If only I could turn back time.
Game 4, Eastern Semifinals. The Celtics have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized? For their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Philadelphia 76ers. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue. Coming right up.
Welcome to 2K Sports and Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Semifinals. The playoff picture really coming into focus now. We'll watch the Boston Celtics in this one as they go up against the Philadelphia 76ers at Wells Fargo Center. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the 76ers, they've got Joel Embiid. George out there with Maxey, and it's McCain in at the 2 guard. You take a look at the Celtics, and what a dismantling we've seen in this series. These guys are locked and loaded and looking like future champions.
Yeah, that is very true. I mean, there's still a long way to go in this postseason, but they're just too focused and too talented. This matchup likely ends tonight.
Mid-range, no problem for PG. He's really improved as a shooter.
Boston on offense, and they've been looking very strong here in the postseason, going undefeated now 7 games in a row. Had a nice rest after round 1, and a chance tonight to close out and punch a ticket to the conference finals.
They are definitely playing excellent basketball, both sides of the ball. But as we've seen before, the closeout games are the toughest. They're in a commanding position, but tonight could be the toughest battle they've had so far.
Porzingis with a screen on Maxey. Holiday passes to Porzingis. And here's George. Yabusele.
Oh, my goodness!
Whoa! And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
George with a fantastic look. Excellent job creating an easy opportunity for his teammate.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Maxey against Holiday. To the middle. Shot to stop the run. Porzingis finds Holiday. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
You know, he's often the setup guy, but Holiday gives you just as much, maybe even more, as a terrific finisher.
George passes to Embiid. The 11-footer. It's hauled in by White.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
Holiday with the ball. Guarded now by George. Outside Tatum. And McCain pulls it down.
Well, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Maxey's got his second bucket of the night.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
White. For 3, Porzingis. The shot that time not on target. Philadelphia leading by 7. Here's George. Here's Embiid. And finally they hit one.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So it's Boston now. They trail by 9. Porzingis sets a screen. There's Tatum with the three. Sends it home from three-point land.
Really smooth release from Tatum on that three. Makes that shot look effortless.
Pass to McCain. Floats one. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Here's White. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Embiid. Tatum pulls it in.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Basket counts.
I tell you what, he clearly is one of the best players in the league who does not get the same kind of gas that other guys do. But there's no better all-around guard in the NBA than Drew Holiday.
Here's McCain. Yet to see a basket. Here's Maxey. And he converts the layup.
Tell you what, he's 3 or 4 now. Looks like his game's on offensively.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. 4-point game. Tatum feeling it out a bit. The three. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Tatum's got a nice jump shot. When he's in rhythm, I feel like he's going to make it every time he shoots.
Maxey against Holiday. The shot. Again, the Sixers score. 36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Holiday. Tatum a screen on Maxey. Three-pointer. Holiday. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in the game. It's George with the drive. Rebounded by the Celtics. Right side Tatum. Brown with a screen. Fires from deep. What a performance for Tyrese Maxey. He has been the story for the Philadelphia 76ers. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
The Sixers lead by 3. On the court right now for the Celtics. Tatum and Horford, the duo at forward. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Queta in at center. Shot is good by Gordon.
Nice to see Gordon use his touch down low. I mean, not the biggest guy, but still skilled at scoring close to the bucket.
Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Lowry. Horford, screen on Lowry. And he parries his first look.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Pass to Embiid. Fires high post. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Embiid, a versatile shot maker, showing off his mid-range game there.
Celtics trail by 5. Outside Tatum. Takes a 3. JT for 3.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Up top, Gordon. Up top, Embiid. Horford pulls it in.
I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
There's a screen. Pritchard, the pass to Queta. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Pass to Gordon. Lowry with it. Lets it go from deep. And it's Jason Tatum with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Horford, screen on Lowry. From outside the arc. Pritchard, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Gordon, the pass to Martin. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the 76ers lead by 4. And Boston has possession. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Lowry with it. Now Horford defending. Martin with the bucket. And now a 6-point 76ers lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense. Getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Now here's Lowry. No points yet. The jump hook. And too long on the shot. Celtics trail by 6. Tatum inside. He's covered by Oubre.
Tatum, like most players, is best when he's aggressive and attacking the basket.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Porzingis has checked in for Queta. Brown comes in for Tatum. White, he's checked in for Springer. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And the shot goes. Maxey's got 11 points.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right.
Here's Brown. Horford outside. Left side, Brown. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And check out the handles from Brown. Just carving up the defense like a Thanksgiving turkey.
Martin against Horford. Pass to McCain. Martin with a screen on White. Here's McCain. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
It's stolen by Holiday. Soft touch off the glass. And now it's just a 2-point 76ers lead.
Well, I really like the way Holiday runs with a purpose in these situations. It's not enough just to run the floor. You've got to know exactly where you want to run.
George. Again, the Sixers score.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Here's Holiday. We've got 33 seconds left in the second quarter. White can't hit.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
Back to Maxey. That one goes in. 13 points in the game.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
White on the wing. Launches a 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's George. An easy 2 on the layup. And it's an 8-point 76ers lead.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
And the first half now in the books. Philadelphia on top. They lead by 8. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Joel, some fireworks early. What's going to be critical to keeping it rolling?
Just keep moving the ball, get stops, and I think the kids just moving the ball, playing together. We've been doing that, and we got some hot guys, and we got to keep feeding them.
Ball movement is key, guys.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Thanks for joining our halftime broadcast here in Game 4, where it's been a strong start for the Philadelphia 76ers.
It's all been gravy, baby, and you know I know all the flavors of gravy. Movement, finding good looks, and shooting the ball at a high clip.
Yeah, beautiful execution at the offensive end. They're in firm control of this game from that standpoint, guys.
How many kinds of gravy are there?
There's barbecue, there's pineapple, there's
gravy.
orange.
Taking a look at the situation for the Philadelphia 76ers. They're 0 for 3 in the series. Kenny, what should they do to stave off elimination?
They got to take a long look in the mirror and figure out which vacation spot they're going. In other words, they're toast, Ernie.
Listen, I don't need to break out the crystal ball to tell you how this ends. They have to white flag up, and the season is on the clock.
A lot of metaphors there, but I get the gist. Speaking of toast, what do you prefer on toast, Kenny?
Jam, no butter.
Shaq?
Jam, jelly.
What's the difference between jam and jelly, Shaq?
I have no
Jam
idea.
don't shake like that.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Philadelphia leading by 8. They've got Tyrese Maxey. Joel Embiid is out there with Paul George. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Here's White. Oh, through contact. White gets the finish.
Outstanding concentration that time by White on the tape. Play through the contact and score.
For 3, Maxey. Porzingis grabs the board. Celtics trail by 6. Holiday passes to Brown. Drives to the hoop. Oh, clear the deck. Jaylen Brown.
And Brown really is at his best when he takes it inside. I mean, the defense has no idea what to do with it.
George with it. He has 6. 3-pointer. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
Holiday finds Tatum. And here's Brown. George defending. Yep, count it. Brown's got 6.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Maxey. The Sixers with another miss.
Bad offense to begin the second half. 4 misses right off the bat.
Hey, Brown in traffic.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. George with the bucket.
They can finally relax after missing their first 4 shots to start this half.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Outside Tatum. There's the 3. Oh, Tatum with the long distance answer.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
George outside. Here's Yabusele. Let's go with a three. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. Left side White. Pass to Porzingis. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, guys, KP sometimes is just overwhelming. I mean, when he gets good positioning, he sometimes just forces the defense to foul.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
Injuries aside, you know, Porzingis' growth here in the league, I think, has been really quite rapid. It's clear that he puts in the time and practice to continue to refine his scoring ability and overall skill set.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Oubre's checked in. The Celtics also with a sub. Pritchard's checked in for White. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
I'm sure he wanted to hit all his free throws, but at least he gave his team the lead.
For three, Maxey. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight. Porzingis with a screen on Maxey. Pritchard, the pass to Porzingis. The shot comes out. Embiid with a nice defensive effort. Here's McCain. He's covered by Holiday. Here's Maxey. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. Maxey's got 15 points.
Maxey, an exciting player to watch. So unpredictably hard to guard.
Here's Brown. Oh, Brown just throws it down.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Pass to Oubre. To the inside. Embiid. Porzingis grabs the board.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Kelly Oubre picks one up.
Holiday really is a soft-spoken guy on and off the court. Leads by example, is extremely reliable and talented, and his teammates have great respect for him because of it.
And he drops it first.
You know, in the case of Drew Holiday, having 2 brothers in the league, I think probably is added motivation for him to excel.
Good on both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Maxey passes to Oubre. Maxey surveys. Fires it. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, only beneficiary is the defense.
76ers trail by 3. Here's Oubre. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Oubre's got his first points of the game.
Oubre not taking no for an answer there was not going to be denied. Right through the defender.
Tatum with a screen. Here's Porzingis. Drops it in from 14 feet away. And the Celtics lead by 3.
Being opportunistic, just taking what the defense allows.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Brown taking on all challengers. This kind of fearless approach is what his teammates and coaches love seeing.
.40 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Yabusele, pounded by Tatum. Outside Maxey. Elbow shot on the way, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Every time Maxey steps on the floor, you expect a big scoring night. Tyrese can explode offensively at any time.
Embiid with a steal.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Yabusele, hook down.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Brown scanning the floor. Launches it. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. Tatum and Horford, the duo at forward. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Shireman in at the 2-guard spot.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Martin. The 3-pointer off the mark.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Here's Tatum. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Coming at you with so many ways to get his points. Tatum draws a lot of contact throughout the game. Gets himself to the line.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
The first one falls.
You really like your chances with Tatum at the line. He locks in and focuses on these two.
Council, he's checked in for the Sixers. And the Celtics also making a change. Hauser's checked in. And so Tatum nails both of them.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
Lowry, there's the block. Here's Pritchard, Embiid covers. Screen by Horford. Inside. Oh, it's blocked! It deflects off the backboard. Lowry outside. Pass to Oubre. Pulls up at the elbow. Philadelphia with another miss. Boston leading by 4. Here's Pritchard. To the paint. Here's Tatum. And it's Martin with the rebound. And it's Lowry with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to Embiid. From 9 feet out. Down low. Embiid puts it in.
Hey, go to that whenever you can. I mean, Embiid has a huge advantage in size and skill.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. A big group substitution here for Boston. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Queta. Brown comes in for Hauser. Derek White's checked in for Horford. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Porzingis sets a screen. Big hit from outside. Jaylen Brown.
Hey, whatever coach told him during the break is beginning to pay off.
76ers trail by 5. Maxey finds Embiid. It's good. Embiid's gotten 4 this quarter.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Knocks down the triple.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. For 3, Maxey. Porzingis grabs the board. Boston leading by 6. Outside, Brown. Man, Brown just showing his toughness inside.
I don't think he could have been any more impressive than he was tonight. Brown is setting this place on fire.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Here's Yabusele. Here's Embiid. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Holiday. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. 76ers trail by 8. To the wing, right side. White against Embiid. No good off the glass. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Here's Brown. Oh, my goodness! Brown would not be denied.
Yeah, tonight has been all about Jaylen Brown, a legit star in this league.
The 76ers have got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. George against Brown. Here's Embiid. Embiid missing again. Boston leading by 10. Left side, Holiday. Pass to Brown. Over George. The rebound by Yabusele. The 76ers running out of time. Embiid with it. Defended by Brown. Can they get it? That shot missing.
It hasn't been all bad shots for him, but you wouldn't know that looking at his percentage from the field. These guys really stepped up and played their hearts out to finish the series on their terms. So it's going to be on to the next round for the Celtics.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
They just owned this series from the start. A clean sweep and a dominant showing from them.
Yeah, super impressive. They took a hold of this series from the jump and just never took their foot off the accelerator.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jaylen Brown.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And so Tatum nails both of them.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
Now Philadelphia with it.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
That's good from Embiid on the assist by Maxey.
Selfless pass there from Maxey. Really able to handle the guard position quite well.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Brown with a screen. There's Tatum with the 3. It's rebounded by George. Pass to Embiid. Jacks up a three. Another three for Philadelphia. And now we've got an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. Now a timeout called by Philadelphia. 7 seconds left in the game. All right, guys, what's your take?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
And he commits the intentional foul.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
Simply delaying the inevitable here. I mean, at this point, even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left.
At the line for 2.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up by 9. Holiday hits them both. And the Boston Celtics will move on. It's a clean sweep. They have no issues winning the series. They're off to the conference finals.
And they're playing with such confidence. I think they might be playing the best basketball of anyone in the league. They're a force. They never gave up on themselves. Everyone gave 110%, and they slowly but surely fought their way back.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Jason, with you guys being such a young team, how do you continue to improve to reach your potential?
We got to watch film. I mean, we did a lot of good things today. There's a lot of things we could have done better. And we just got to be focused, composed, play with a lot of poise, and we'll be fine.
Poise normally comes with experience, but because you're so young, you're finding it early. Congrats.
All right, Allie, thank you. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference Semifinals. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Jaylen Brown.
PlayStation